Okay, we all know the problem we have with these buttons on our General Motors products. This one here has been repaired. What I did is I took apart a couple of the remote control pads I had. I got a couple over here. Here's one, for instance, and as you can see, it's going to have a board underneath it, something like this. And I got a lot of these little carbon connectors on the bottom of the buttons. I'll show you one there. There's a carbon dot right there. You can see it lighting up. There's another one right above it, and that one's kind of worn out. You see how it doesn't reflect evenly? That's a minus button, whatever the heck that was for. I don't really care. So what I've done is I've taken the little buttons, the numeric buttons, I take them and I slice them off from each other. It's just silicone rubber, very easy to cut. And then I go all around it with my scissors and I trim off the little ears that are on it. And this gives me just a round button. Now, fortunately, the number units on this particular pad, this remote control, they weren't obviously too badly used. So they're nice and solid. They got a good carbon coating on the bottom. And the problem we have is these buttons here are worn out originally. And they wear out because the carbon pad goes bad in them. So I've come up with a technique. I tried all kinds of different ways to cut these things out. I cut them out from the inside. I punched them. I used a Dremel tool on them. But this is absolutely the best way that I've found. Let me get this light rigged for me a little bit better. Here we go. And what I do is I take a very sharp X-Acto knife and I carve around, trying not to hit the circuit board if I can help it. And just keep on whittling this thing out until it's a size that will accept that new button I'm going to push into it. Now when we go to put it in, we just go like this and we spin it in and press it in a little forcefully. It's got to be a little larger, of course. But we just spread it and push it in. And no lubricant. I like to clean the board underneath. And I clean that with an eraser on a pencil. The eraser does a real good job of cleaning the printed circuit board inside there. So here I am trimming this around. And just go round and round and round. And I don't have the opportunity to edit this because I don't have editing software on my tablet here. So bear with me while I trim this thing out. Fortunately, I had already started cutting on it, so it's not so bad. We're going to take it apart and take all the little particles out of there eventually. We got to get this large enough for this to go in there with a little bit of friction resistance on it. Now it's a little bit too large yet. Well, the hole's a little bit too small, one or the other. I could get it in there, but I want to get this hole a little bit better in shape and size. So I'm going to try and pause this and get a little further into it, and I'll get right back to you. Okay, now we're back into spinning this thing in. Pardon me. There we go. He's in. Now I haven't cleaned out inside of there yet, but I'm going to go ahead and start the cut on the other one. Just kind of poke it in there and go around in a circle. This one inside is a circle. The other one's kind of oval shaped. So it's a little nasty to get out of there. That may be large enough right there, so let's see. Let's cut another one of these off. Let's pick one that's really super clean. There's number 1, whatever that is. Or up or down or something. Anyway, trim it off real good. And you can leave little bitty tab pieces on the end of it if you want. You want the hole inside the remote control to be a little tight. Let's see if this one will go in first time out. Here we go. There he is, he's going in. How you like that, right before the camera too. I spoke too soon. It's going in. Now, let's trim it off a little bit more. Come back here. Do that run away. Well, there it is. That's not him. We're going to build another Timmy. Let's see, this one, that one looks good too, okay? Let's go ahead and trim this one down. And you can see the process all over again. Did that on video too. This is going to be smooth. And I guess I didn't clear it with the remote control to make sure it was going to be smooth. Alright, that's about the way the other one was. Oh, it's got a number 2 on it. How do you like that? Let's see if we can get him back in that hole. Nope, got to be a little bigger. So, I'll cut you off again for a few moments. As you can see, it's got to be a little larger. Okay, we're back into recording. As anybody can see, I've got number 2 in there. Oh, this one's got a 4 on it. I think I'll turn it so the 4 becomes obvious. You can read the obvious number. But anyway. Okay, cheating time. I already went out and tested this. It does work. So, it's doable. If you live out in Bangladesh somewhere and you can't get parts for it, you can at least save the one you got. So I got 2 of them that are saved now. And they're both working. So there you go. It's free. It's stupid. For $9.95 you can get 2 brand new ones on Amazon. But I wanted to know. Inquiring minds need to know. Hope you guys had fun watching this semi-failure, but it works. Okay? Goodbye.